Hey guys, welcome back and happy Wednesday. Oh, well, I mean, kind of. Okay, so this is probably not the best news unless it was something that you were hoping for, which at this point, I don't know why we would hope for anybody to break up. But Tom and Raquel have reportedly broken up, and this is per page 6. And now we're hearing that producers are having some trouble, maybe needing some time when it comes to casting the new season. But the good news is there is a new season. I can't wait to get into all of this because I have so many questions. But before we jump in, don't forget that we have our Vanderpump Rules after party tonight at 10:45 p.m. Eastern. And the reason that it's so late is because we have Ariana on Watch What Happens Live. And then tomorrow we're back with Dave Neal for the full recap at 12 p.m. That's so much. Let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, so I know exactly what you're going to say, probably in your head, like, get to the point of Tom and Raquel breaking up. Yeah, well, that actually does not shock me at all. But this is what's being said. Vanderpump Rules co-stars Tom Sandoval and Raquel Leviss have called it quits. Page 6, this is coming from them. The pair split just 2 months after news of their shocking affair shook the Bravo universe. Why am I not surprised? Well, one, because you started your relationship as a complete lie by having an affair for almost 8 months and then doing it behind your best friend's back while sleeping with her man and kind of laughing in her face by the end of it. Yeah, that's called karma. Karma's an asshole. Karma is an asshole. But hold on, it keeps going. Raquel dipped out. Sandoval is not the one for her, an insider told Page 6 exclusively. Reps for the duo have not yet responded to Page 6's request for comment, but they reported Sandoval, who was in a long-term relationship with Ariana Madix at the time, had been secretly hooking up with Raquel. The reason I didn't think that this was such a shocking thing was because I think that this is too much on anyone, right? I know Katie Maloney said on Watch What Happens Live, I hope they stay together because if they don't stay together, who else is going to want them? But I personally think, how the hell are they going to stay together now? Because they probably feel like, well, this has been so crazy. Maybe we need to take some distance from each other. Or maybe the chase, it's not as, it's not as exciting because the chase is not there anymore because now it's out in the open. So now you have to have another affair in order to keep it exciting. This is all just conspiracy theory, but it makes sense. Hold on. So it keeps going. It wasn't until this past March that Ariana found out that Sandoval was cheating on her with Raquel. And this is why I'm excited to watch tonight. This is the first time that she's doing an interview literally on Watch What Happens Live. And this is before the reunion. I was talking to Shaylee because we've seen so many trailers at this point for the final finale episode. And the reason I call it the final finale episode was last week was supposed to be the real finale until Sandoval broke and they picked the cameras back up. So we've seen so many different trailers for this. We've seen Sheena's conversation with Tom. We've seen Ariana's conversation with Tom. We've seen Ariana talking to Sheena and Katie. Really, the only moment that we haven't seen yet is Kristen Doty, except for the situation. And then we really haven't seen the whole situation that plays out with Raquel and Tom at the end, where it kind of looks like she has like that little grin on her face. See what I'm saying? Hold on. The something about her co-owner immediately obviously moved on, but she is, by the way, killing it when it comes to everything in her career right now. I was talking to, I think it was Ricky Cornish on our Real Housewives of New Jersey recap. Who knows what else is going to be coming Ariana's way? White House Correspondents' Dinner, Lifetime movie, Bloomingdale's, the Uber One Eats campaign, being the front and center for NBC upfronts. Like, she's definitely not going to be in question when it comes to the whole casting of it all down to Vanderpump Rules. All right, so let's jump into this other situation that they're talking about when it comes to Page 6 reporting that there is something going on with Vanderpump Rules in the new season when it comes to the casting situation. And I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing. I think what they're doing right now is trying to figure out who from before can they fit back into the show. That's exactly what I feel like they're trying to do. But this is what they said. Vanderpump Rules producers have put the cast contract renegotiations on pause amid fallout from Sandoval. Why would they put it on the side? Well, I think it would be because Tom and Raquel. Right now, they have to figure out how are Tom and Raquel going to film with the rest of the cast, unless they force them into these awkward situations. Jax is out here talking about how Tom Shorts and Tom Sandoval's business has been affected and how he keeps encouraging Shorts to cut his ties with Tom Sandoval, which is the perfect reason to bring Jax and Brittany back on, which they're already testing anyways because they have them on that Watch with Jax and Brittany show for Peacock. So what they're trying to do right now is a little R&D and see if Jax and Brittany are a good fit and if the fans are responding well to them. And now this is the perfect segue back into it if they want to create like stir, because some people still feel like Jax and Brittany were fired from the show, which I've said this a couple times. Originally, I thought that they were fired from the show too, but it was more of a mutual decision because he didn't want to play a villain while he was having his kid and now a husband. So he's like, no, I don't want to do these silly scenes anymore. I don't want to be this aggressive villain. I'm evolving. And they were probably like, you don't get to evolve right now, Jax. We need you to be the asshole because it's reality TV. So executive producer Alex Baskin told Variety that the cast needed a break from the cameras and all the drama after filming such an explosive reunion episode back in March. I had thought that we needed cameras on them right away. This is what he's telling Variety. And I now think we need a minute. He said new information about Tom Sandoval's bombshell affair with Raquel will be revealed during the 3-part reunion, and the current cast members need to watch the whole thing before deciding whether or not to come back. Ugh. The reunion, it's not just a recap of what you know, it's also an intense version of the emotions. And he said, I'll put it this way. There are revelations, and there are revelations that not all of them now know, or know now. All of them know now. Okay. So we need a little space. Okay. Oh, that means the one-on-ones. There are revelations, and they are revelations that not all of them know now. Yeah, so it has to be the one-on-ones because the rest of them were on the reunion floor. So the only 3 people who did a one-on-one would be Raquel, Ariana Madix, and Tom Sandoval, which means that would be the information that would be coming out after. Okay, that makes sense. So during these one-on-one conversations, the 3 reality stars were able to answer any of the questions without any backlash because they got the one-on-ones, which Baskin said will sway some people's perspective on the entire affair. That's, I don't think that people are going to be favoring Tom and Raquel. He said that's why the production crew is committed to having a minute down so that key players have more time to make up their minds. I think everyone wrapping their heads around what that might mean, that could be a bigger deal than people realize. So no one's saying no. He said, I'll say that, but I think it's hard for anybody to say yes right now to coming back because, well, they need a break. No, that makes sense. I think that makes sense, but I think everybody's still coming back. But we do have them broken up now. Tom and Raquel are no longer together. So since they're no longer together, yeah, they're definitely going to cue Raquel back into the game. And Tom, this is going to be a big show. And it kind of brings us back to old school Vanderpump Rules. So guys, go ahead, comment below. Let us know what you think. And don't forget, I'm pinning in the comment section right under this, our Vanderpump Rules after party tonight at 10:45. Okay, bye guys. See you soon. Love you.